All right, Kag, here we are. Another investigation in America, and we've been pretty excited about this one, haven't we?
We have.
I've been wanting to do it for quite a while. We've done their other ones. We did Fairfield last year, and the Indiana State Sanatorium we did, and this is their third venue that belongs to Adam Kimmel, and we've been looking forward to it. This one is the Madison Seminary, so we're pretty
excited.
Pretty keen. I'm going to turn it around. This is looking really, really exciting. Look at that.
It's a beautiful building.
Yeah. Now, as usual, I would rather somebody else give you the history rather than us. So, okay, let's go in and go and see what we can find. Hello, Shelley, is it?
Yes.
Yes, hi, it's Alison and Kag.
Welcome.
I believe you're going to tell us all about the Madison Seminary.
I am.
Excellent. Wow, look at this.
Thank you.
How long have you worked here?
I've been here for 5 years, almost 5.5 years.
Right. When was this place built? And what are we going to be looking at? What was this building? What is Madison Seminary?
So we're in the smaller portion right now. This was actually built in 1847. It started off as a school for boys, and then it became a place for women that were misplaced during our Civil War. Then they built the other side, which is the bigger side, in 1901.
1901?
Yeah, and that became the Madison Home, which was a place for women who had dementia and Alzheimer's. We had retired military still here, and then on the very top floor we had the asylum, which was for the criminally insane, mentally insane, physically handicapped, and mentally handicapped.
So you did have the criminals here?
We did.
Oh, wow. So they didn't have a special jail or...
Oh, they did, but these would be the ones that were considered criminally insane.
Wow. All right, so this is the second floor?
Yes. Everything up here, from people being touched, it's usually in a friendly way, almost like your grandmother would, like a touch on the face, a little brush on the arm. But we see shadow figures up here. We get a lot of disembodied voices up here, especially females. It would have been primarily females on this side. This is a room that we're actually dedicating to one of our Union spies, Elizabeth Stiles. She is one of our more prominent spirits here. She was actually born and raised in Ohio. Big supporter of the Union, and she actually became a spy after the Confederates. After the Confederates killed her husband.
Wow.
They actually came to her door, and then they shot him, and she got away, and she became a spy to avenge his death. And she traveled across 17 different states, got all this information.
Yeah.
She was amazing. And I don't know if she's here all the time, but we do talk to her sometimes.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did she pass away in here?
She did. Her, along with 92 other women, have died on this side.
Oh, wow.
And we have a cemetery up the road. We used to own that cemetery. We don't anymore.
Right.
But we used to have 170 acres. Now we only have like 3.5. And she's buried down there along with those other 92 other women.
Oh, that is a fantastic luggage.
Isn't that cool?
It's got the drawers in it. It's got one of those put back with the drawers in. Look at those boots.
And it has a little closet.
Wow. Yeah.
Isn't that stunned condition as well?
Yeah, look inside.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Oh, it's got hangers.
Look at the hangers, yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing.
So this would have been a train one, if we weren't on the trains.
Wow.
That is fantastic condition, isn't it?
And if you want to see Elizabeth Stiles, that's actually her there in that little frame.
Okay. Yep, cool.
That's what she looked like when she dressed up as the spy. She'd pose as a grandmother with her granddaughter.
Which you would never suspect.
Right.
Yeah.
Good on her.
It's great.
But this a whole area. It's not one particular room.
Right.
We pretty much get stuff in every room up here.
Okay.
And a lot of times we investigate the hallway because we get a lot in this hallway.
I love the hallways.
Me too.
It's like I say, they're not stuck in a room for eternity. If you're out here and you're inviting them to come and talk, then... Oh, it's nice and cool.
This will probably be a cool shot for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your air conditioning for the night, so I tell people all the time. You want to get cooled down, come down here.
We'll just stay down here, I think.
So down here, when they built the other side, they brought in a program called Opportunity Village, and this is where they brought in women prisoners from Marysville Prison, and they would house them down here as what they called honor inmates. So basically they're just waiting to be paroled, and they would work with the elderly on the other side. They would cook, they would clean, they would do some nursing skills and stuff with them. And they'd house up to 13 women down here at a time. Most of these women were here for very petty crimes, writing bad checks, you know, things like that. But we did have one woman, her name was Blanche Jacobs. She was actually here for double homicide.
Oh, okay.
She sliced her neighbors to death and then hid their bodies for 3 days.
Did they do something wrong?
She was writing bad checks on their account, and they figured out that it was her and threatened to turn her in. And she went over and killed them.
All right.
So I'm not sure if we do get a woman down here, but the woman has never given us a name, so I don't know if it's Blanche or not. But the main spirit down here is a man, and he likes women a lot.
All right.
I joke with him and call him the perv, but like I said, I've been here for 5.5 years, so I build up a rapport with them. But he likes to touch women's butts, touch their hair, things like that.
Luck is in tonight, Kag.
Never happens to us then.
No, it doesn't, unfortunately. We're not really that type of... I think they just look at two old ladies and go...
So now through this hallway, we're going to the bigger side.
Yeah, all right. So what are we looking at here?
So the hole happened because of a rumor, basically. Ever since the current owner, Adam, bought the building, we would hear rumors when we were doing our history tours that supposedly a woman around the turn of the century was having an affair with a higher up at the building, had gotten pregnant and was coming to tell him and his wife she was pregnant, and then she disappeared. And we have many mediums coming through telling us, do you know you have a woman buried in your basement? So we had a TV show out, and they brought in 2 trainee cadaver dogs. We took those 2 through the whole building. They didn't pick up on anything until this room, and one actually picked up over in this area, and then the other one picked over like in this area. Then they did that ground penetrating radar, and here, 2.5 foot down, they actually caught an anomaly on the screen. There's like size of a little football. So they asked if they could dig. They dug 2.5 foot. They found nothing. Went down almost 3 foot. Still didn't find anything. So they went and got our active canine unit. That dog wouldn't even go through the whole building. As soon as he got to the hallway, he starts pulling and barking in this direction. So I just let him go. He comes running in here, runs around the hole, comes over here and says that something's over here. So there's a couple different theories that we have about that. It's possible that something was here and then moved, and maybe not to be morbid, but if you decay, that something could have fallen off and we could have missed it.
Yep.
Or maybe we shouldn't listen to technology. Maybe we should listen to the dogs. Maybe she's over here.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you could tell with the camera or not. We've actually started to tunnel that way. This is original brick and stuff, and plus we don't want to replace the whole floor if we don't have to.
No.
So if we find something, then we'll probably open it up. But right now we're just slowly tunneling. We don't want to tear everything up. So we're trying both directions just to see.
Just to see if there's anything under there.
Or maybe we need to go down farther. I don't know.
Or maybe he removed.
Or maybe it didn't happen. Because like I said, it was something we don't have any documentation of. But we do know if you're down here and you're asking those type of questions, like was there a woman buried here? Did a woman die here? Things like that, you do get activity, and it tends to amp it up more when you're asking those type of questions than if you're just sitting here asking what's your favorite color. You're not going to get a whole lot. But
if somebody asked me, if I was dead and somebody asked me that.
My first question is going to be tonight.
What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite color? So if they asked me that in life, I'd be like,
right?
What? Such a meaningless question, why?
So on this end of the building, it's what they used to call the waiting to die patients. So basically what hospice is like today, they have 24-hour care patients, things like that. Our superintendents of the building, they used to all live in the building with the families.
Right.
So this was the superintendent's office, and then through here is where they lived. This would have been like their living rooms. Like they used one for like entertaining when family come over or friends, and then this was like their family living room, and then through here is where they slept. So this room this whole area is actually very haunted. But the story behind it is the second superintendent of the building, his name was Otis Neal. He moves in here in 1911. He brings with him his second wife, Mary, his daughter. It was her stepdaughter, Ethel, who was like 15 at the time. They move in, and they kind of sold like everything because the state paid for you to be here for everything. So they sold everything, moved in here, and then they found out they were going to be thrown out because the first superintendent, Commander Weber, did not want him here because he was not military. Right. He simply said he couldn't sympathize with the patients we had here. That night, Mary and Otis get into some kind of argument. They go to bed. In the middle of the night, Mary wakes up, goes through his bedroom, through the living room, out to get a glass of water, comes back the same way, kisses him on the forehead, comes in here, takes a gun, wraps it in a bed sheet, and shoots herself through the heart.
Oh,
and then the 15-year-old finds her the next morning. It never made sense to me that nobody heard the gunshot.
Yeah.
When he's asleep right next door, the 15-year-old's right here. If you had like maids or cooks or anything, they would have been on this floor too with you. Plus you had 24-hour care patients with doctors and nurses. So it confused me why nobody heard the gunshot. I don't think she killed herself.
No.
I think there was some foul play.
Yeah.
I can't prove it, and he doesn't like that I tell people that, but like right now I'm getting the chills because of it. Like my hair is standing up. But this is Sarah's room. Oh. Her bed's a mess too. What did these people do last night? So Sarah is what we believe is an 8-year-old little child, girl.
Yep.
A lot of people don't believe that she's a child spirit.
Of course.
A lot of people believe that children's spirits are demons. I've made Sarah mad twice on accident, and I don't think she's a demon.
No.
The type of facility this was, you'd have women who had dementia. You had the criminally insane, the mentally insane, physically handicapped, mentally handicapped. So you would have spirits that were childlike at times, and maybe that's just what we're dealing with here, is a child or a spirit that is childlike. Or one that had dementia who tends to go backwards, because sometimes she'll come across as an adult and say that she's Sarah. Or maybe we have two different spirits. Yeah. You know, Sarah was a very common name back in the day. You go to many haunted locations and you hear the name Sarah and Mary, I swear, everywhere you go. So that's a possibility. But a lot of the reasons people think that she's a demon is because of the money you see sitting on the stuff.
All right.
That came about because we came in here and we asked Sarah, what do you want or what do you need? We got one word on a recording that night, it said money.
Okay.
Somebody left $1 for Sarah, monkey see, monkey do. Everybody starts leaving dollars for Sarah. It seems so much bigger once you're in it, I feel, than it does from the outside for some reason. Because we do have 88 rooms. So this is our asylum. This would have been their day room or their recreational room.
Right. So
they would have spent a lot of time over here. This is the area where we try to come up and we try to have fun up here. We play music, we dance for them, we play Duck, Duck, Goose, we play Marco Polo, we do all kinds of fun stuff. We try to play checkers with them. Because it seems like that's what they like up here. They like the energy, they like to have a good time. But up here is probably the most active.
Right.
Through here is going to be the patient's rooms. This is the surgeon's room. He does not like to be called the doctor. He prefers to be called the surgeon.
Right.
He's very prestigious. This is another one people, I think, misunderstand the haunting behind it.
Yeah.
This would have been a doctor prior to like the last time we had a doctor living in the building was like 1912, 1913. Women in the United States didn't have a right to vote to 1920. Yeah. So a woman coming in asking questions, he's like, who are you? So I joke with him all the time because I think if you're an intelligent spirit, you could probably learn a little bit. So I'll tell him, hey, it's 2023, and guess what? Women are nurses now. Yeah. Women are doctors, surgeons. And I'll tell him, if I have shorts on, I'll be like, you can see my ankle now. I just joke with them.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been here for 5.5 years, and I've got to know them.
Yeah.
So it's out of love. I've never had an issue in his room, ever.
Cool.
But I know many women who have. But it's only because they didn't understand. They thought he was trying to be mean. I don't think he was trying to be mean. I think he was just trying to, not different times, put her in her place. Because that's the way it would have been back then. I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah.
But different times, different things. But you guys understand that.
Yeah.
And you're going to see me do something really weird right now because I'm going to fix a chair because I keep it that way for a certain spirit. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
This is my favorite room. This is the one that I was telling about, the most traumatic experience, or traumatic experience that I had here. I became, from the day one of me coming here, I was very drawn to this room. Once I started doing the privates and had access, I would just come and sit and talk to her. And I started to have, I'm not a medium, I'm not a psychic, but I started to get visions from her. I would start getting dreams from her. She would come see me at my house. I was in here one night and got very emotional. And then when they tried to remove me, I became angry. And it was like, I knew what I was saying, but it's like I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop the words from coming out of my mouth, even though in my brain I'm like, shut up, Shelley, shut up, Shelley, shut up. But I couldn't. And I called people names that I would never call names. They get me out, and when the girl's supposed to send me the video. When I'm coming out of the room, yes, it's me, but it's not. You could tell I'm just not there.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. So, but once they got me out to the stairwell, pretty much all the way down, I was feeling much better, and I kind of was like, "Hey, listen, I don't know what just happened."
Yeah.
And I had to actually go outside and sit for a while. So now I don't spend as much time alone in here.
Yeah.
I still come and say hi. One of the things she told me in a dream was that she likes to watch out the window at the moon and the stars. So I always try to make sure that her chair is facing there.
So does she mind people sitting in that chair?
I've sat in it. I don't think she minds, but there's multiple spirits in this room.
Yeah.
There are multiple spirits in this room, but she particularly does like to make people feel everything that she felt while she was here, pretty much in one night. And she tends to hone in on people who have abilities, especially if they're empaths. Seems like she takes advantage of that because it's easier to control that.
Yeah.
This one is bothering me. This one I'm trying to get a name for.
Right.
People call him the mean man, the evil man, things like that. I don't think he's any of the above. We did have the criminally insane here, so we don't know who we have here.
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly feel that if you mess with him, he's going to mess with you back. I've been in here multiple times, never had a problem with him. Usually when people have had a problem where they've gotten scratched, growled at, hissed at, whatever, it was because they were in here being jerked to him first. He's not going to put up with it. And there's no reason for that. Like, I've been in here and got that feeling of, oh, okay, he's had enough, so we know to move, you know.
Yeah.
So, and this is John's room. He's super shy and very timid.
Right.
We kind of find if you say, hey, John, we're going to talk to you, kind of introduce yourself, you're probably going to get a whole lot more from him. If you kind of barge in, he gets scared and will not. And this is another area that a lot of times we do the hallway because there's a lot of shadow play that happens down at that end.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you ask them to knock up here, they will knock almost on command. Like I said, they love music. They love a good time. We try to get balls to move up here. We have had balls move up here. People have been touched aggressively, but again, I'm going to tell you, remember your haunting.
Yeah.
You have people who didn't know their own strength. You would have had biters back then. You would have had, you know, I mean, but this is my favorite area to investigate. I love being up here. Most people don't like it. It's my favorite area.
Yeah, if you want to join us, we love it when people join in. Especially because you've got the same outlook and ideas of,
Right.
of the paranormal as well.
What we do, and we always go, well, if we get anything, you're going to know.
Right.
So if you want to.
Yeah, maybe a little bit later.
Yeah.
I always like to let you guys come in, at least get an hour or two in.
We'll leave this till last anyway.
Okay.
And then if you did want to come up and do up here with us, we'll do an Estes.
As long as you guys don't see any bats, I'm good. If there's a bat up here, I ain't coming up here.
It's all right.
If there's a bat, I'm not coming up here.
Okay.
That's the only way I won't
Just
come
be
in
aware
more.
we do sing.
Right.
We do like to sing to them. I don't think they like us to sing, but
I think they'll like it.
it's kind of our gift to them.
Whether they like it or not.
Right? You guys are going to be serenaded tonight, you hear that?
And we like to have fun, but it's not at your expense, it's at ours. So don't think we're ever going to laugh at you, we're not.
Oh, they'll play tricks on you. The one time I turned on a spirit box, and I had a group up here, we were doing like a public investigation, and it's like within 5 minutes of me turning it on, you hear a spirit go, boo! I'm like, are you kidding me?
Maybe at some point we'll go for a little walk around first.
Yeah.
Picture. Gun. Oh my God.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh my God. Gun. And why do I say that? You can't see it, unfortunately, guys. We were just talking about the superintendent's wife having shot herself, supposedly.
Well, not only that,
The first thing we get is gun.
we're outside Elizabeth's room. Didn't they shoot her husband?
Ah, yeah, they did. So, interesting. Alright, I may just start recording while you're setting up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because you know something will.
Yeah.
So you're going to get a bit of lens flare from me up here.
Elizabeth's week. Oh, there's a gun actually on the bed.
Is there?
Yeah. Look. That's pretty cool.
Actually, that's not unlike.
No, really?
It's a bit shorter than that, but the
That's
button
me, sorry.
of the handle and everything looks very similar. Oh my goodness. That's the first thing Sia comes out with. Yeah.
Elizabeth, if you're in here, just want to let you know how this works. So this one you can talk to us if you want to. You can give us yes and no answers. So then you go to this side, it's green.
Another
for yes.
picture.
You got a picture? This side is red for no.
A boat. Fire. A boat on fire.
Oh wow.
I'll have to have a word as see if it means anything.
Let's put some.
We're on the lakes, aren't we?
Oh, we are.
I wonder if she was a spy, whether there was any sabotage and boats set on fire.
All right. So, if there's any ladies here, we're sorry to intrude. We don't mean to be rude. We just want to talk to you if we can and find out all about you. Now, my name is Kag, and I know it's a really silly name. And I've got my friend here with me.
My name's Alison.
The vibration's gone on the EDI.
Is it? Is Elizabeth here tonight? Shelley's been telling us all about your story. Did you hear Shelley doing that? And what a brave woman you were.
She was so brave, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm. Now, somebody lit the lights up earlier when we weren't recording. So I gather you know what they are.
Oh, far out. Can you hear it? I'm sorry.
I can't not hear it.
Oh, the lit up. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Thank you so much indeed. So I'm going to get this little box here because we'd love to talk to you or maybe to get you to say something to us. So this box is going to help us. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put it on the floor because that's going to be hard.
You just put it down here.
Yeah, so I'm going to put it down here.
On this case with us.
So my question is, were you treated okay here? Did they look after you well?
Tag stomachs. Tag stomachs.
Sorry.
Tag stomachs.
What's the matter with it? That wasn't me. That wasn't mine that time. I thought it was yours.
It wasn't mine.
But it wasn't mine because I didn't feel anything.
I haven't got a talkative stomach like yours tonight.
No, mine's like really arguing.
Elizabeth, are you here tonight? Could you possibly put your voice on that recorder and let us know? Taps from her down the hallway.
Stomach. But you're good at drawing. You're arty that way.
Yeah.
And photography.
I think we quit on the EVP session, Kag.
Sorry. No, we never know.
That's all right. We've done long enough, so we can listen back.
So bad.
Now, I'm just looking down the hallway.
Yeah.
Now, it could be pareidolia because my glass is a bit steamed up. But just before the red, under the red exit sign, if you come in behind me, does that look like a head?
Whereabouts?
The reflection in the door, you've got the red exit sign.
Yeah.
Directly under it, crossing over it, there seems to be a head.
So quite high up.
Yeah.
Just underneath the exit sign.
Yeah, almost cutting off a little bit of it in the reflection.
And it actually, does it look as though it's got hair like mine?
No, because you were over there and it was...
No, but I mean, it's got, because I'm moving and that isn't moving.
Yeah, it's not moving.
And there's nothing there, is there?
No, it's almost like... I mean, I know it's pareidolia, probably. I'm just going to zoom in with it. I know it's probably pareidolia. See, there's a reflection.
No.
Except then.
Has it moved?
Just going to go a bit closer and see. It's probably pareidolia, guys.
Okay, so...
I know it's probably just a reflection. But we have to be sure. To be sure. Yeah, I think it's just the way the light is.
Right.
It just looks creepy. Oh, hello. That was the lights going off. Just look creepy.
Mm.
Yeah, and something starts to creep you out a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it's good that you worked out.
But I think it's just the way the light plays on the door there.
All right, let's just let this
All
down
right.
for what it's worth.
Yep.
So my question is, were you treated okay here? Did they look after you well?
Tag stomachs. Tag stomachs.
Sorry.
Tag stomachs.
What's the matter with it? That wasn't me.
Elizabeth, are you here tonight? Did you possibly put your voice on that recorder and let us know? Was it you who left the picture of the gun?
Oh, is that?
Oh, you need to do that. That's fighting, look.
That's battles.
Yeah.
If there's
That looks like a fort.
Yeah, looks like a fort with battles.
Soldiers.
Far out.
I think we quit on the EVP session, Ken.
sorry.
And that's the problem when we have active stomachs, Kat.
I know.
You can't have reliable EVP guys when you know your stomach's active. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, I think it's the Red Bull,
I think it's probably the Red Bull.
which we desperately needed
We so need
Didn't
our
we?
Red Bull.
because we weren't going to get through this investigation without it.
No.
So we're just going to quit on the EVP. It's just, it's not worth it. Really not worth it. Be aware of that, guys, when you're doing EVP.
All right. So Elizabeth, are you here with us? We've had a picture of a gun come up on our equipment. We've had a battle. Now we know you unfortunately lost your husband, and then you did some very brave deeds. So if you're with us tonight, in your room there's actually a triangle that's flashing. On one side, if you go to one side, it's green for yes, and the other side is red for no. You'll be able to answer our questions.
Did you like music?
Maybe we could sing Amazing Grace.
Okay.
What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like us to sing Amazing Grace? All right, we'll do it anyway. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Amazing grace, oh, how sweet the sound
That saved
a wretch like me.
I once was lost,
But now I'm found,
was blind,
but now I see.
Did you like that? If you did, would it be possible to light one of the lights up for us, please? Let us know if you enjoyed the singing.
It wasn't our best singing, I have to admit.
No, it wasn't, but we tried. And that's what matters.
Seems really quiet.
It does. Should we do it, Estes?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, I'm ready now.
Elizabeth, are you here tonight?
Here.
Oh, you're here. Excellent. Are you in this room with Kag? That's Kag, by the way. She's got some funny things on her head. And she's listening for anything you can say.
It's fine.
That's fine. Oh, people screaming.
Real.
It's really creepy. Women screaming. There'd be a lot of screaming in here, I would imagine, with it being an asylum.
40.
It must have been absolutely devastating when your husband was killed.
Don't.
Don't go down that track? Okay, we won't. How many ladies are there in this section? You all get together and have a good chat? Are you friends?
Hi, that was a lady.
Hello. Who's this? I'm just thinking maybe it isn't Elizabeth here. Maybe we've got another lady. They look after you here? Did you get to do social things here?
1.
1.
9.
9 of you. Or 19 maybe. Did any of you have children? Families that came to visit you?
Yes.
Oh, good. Glad they didn't just leave you here. I bet you missed your families when you were in here.
Is that a steel knife? Idiot.
Who, me? I'm sorry you think that way. Don't mean to be. Kag calls me an idiot sometimes. I fall over things. I forget things. I forgot my bag tonight.
Slop.
Is that what you used to get fed?
Here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I would have thought they'd try to feed you a bit better. Did you have children? I've got 2. Kag's got 2. They're grown up now, though. I kind of miss having them.
You live?
No, I do live.
61.
I'm 61 this year.
Damn.
Damn. So look and see what this is. I'm 61 this year. It's just water with coloured things on it.
Dumb.
Well, we're going to move on.
Her.
Sorry if you didn't want to talk to us.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing really.
No.
Feels very quiet here.
It does. Feels very, very
It
quiet.
just doesn't feel like we're...
No. Which is a shame.
It is, but never mind, we've done it.
And I suppose we are dealing with people that left a part of their building's lives. Their minds weren't quite with it, were they? Or fortunate with the condition that they had. Bless them. All right.
Oh, good.
So what's her name? Sarah.
Sarah.
All right. So we're in Sarah's room. All right. So if Sarah's with us tonight, we thought we'd come and play with you. Let's play some games, sing some songs. I've got a ball here.
We're going to introduce ourselves first.
Oh, sorry, we should do,
Let's
shouldn't
just
we?
have 2 strange old ladies come in.
I know. That
Start
is very
demanding.
rude.
Start demanding stuff,
I know. It's very rude, isn't it?
and not introduce ourselves, who we are.
Well, my name is Kag, and that is a really strange name.
It is, no.
No, it's not. Oh,
It's
you
not
like
a
it?
strange name. That
Okay.
was a flux.
Flux gone red. And this is my friend.
Maybe you don't know what red means, though. Maybe you just
No.
went to touch it.
Well, red means no. Oh,
Oh,
sudden cold change, change in air pressure.
okay, so that's 2 bits of equipment. It's like she's going to look at all the bits of equipment. All right, that was 2. We just missed it because I was zoomed in on the flux. Sorry, guys. But I don't know if that would have caught it either.
No, it wasn't supposed
No.
to, are we? All right.
So 2 bits of equipment, one after another, just went off.
Thank you for that.
Maybe you just want to look at what it does, and that's all right. You can play with it. Pretty light.
It's good fun, that one.
Have you seen those ones before? Have people brought in that particular one? A triangle? Might not have seen the triangle before.
And then we've got a circle of lights on the floor. Maybe you sit in the middle of it. We bought all different things there. Let us know which one you like the best. There's a light next to them.
You might see a funny animal by one of them. Do you recognise that animal? We've come from Australia. And that animal that you see there that looks very, very strange, that's called a koala. And they've made a little stuffed animal out of it.
Well, it's not made of real koala.
No.
It's made of pretend koala.
And if you go and touch it, it's ever, ever so soft.
Yeah, there was no koalas harmed in the making of this toy. Okay. All right, so we're going to put that just there. All right. And we're going to sing something. I think, first of all, we're going to sing. We can use this as well, this horse. Are you ready? We're going to do Seesaw. Do you know this one? Seesaw, Marjorie Daw, Jenny shall have a new master. She shall have but a penny a day, because she can't work any faster. Seesaw, Marjorie Daw.
Oh, was that a light that went off then?
Yeah,
Oh.
oh,
What was the... What's that?
oh, it's a column.
What's next to it?
A door. It's like a church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't what I was seeing.
We're in a child's room. Do you mind? Naughty Alison. Naughty Alison.
No, you can't see it properly there.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Maybe if I sit like you do, with my legs spread apart, maybe that'll be better. Maybe it'd be more comfortable.
Oh dear, Alison is silly, isn't she?
Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Can you rewind that?
Like you do.
Hey?
Can you rewind that?
Maybe that'll be better.
Rewind it.
I thought I heard a child's voice under ours
You are. Maybe if I sit like
before that.
I.
We were talking.
The world so high,
Talking.
like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Maybe if I sit like you do.
Hello.
Hello.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Little star,
Come and sit with us.
diamond in the sky.
It's when you talk.
When I talk.
Like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle,
So how do you do
twinkle,
that?
little star, how I wonder what
There.
you
There.
There.
Under us singing.
Little star, how I wonder what you are.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How I wonder what you
Yeah.
are.
Because we're both
Like you do.
talking,
We're
it's not
both
us.
singing.
With my legs spread apart, maybe that'd be better.
Well, you came at a good time, didn't you?
Just as we're playing back.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you as much as I can remember from all my boy's favourite book. It was called Sam's Sandwich. So Samantha liked to sit and dream of donuts filled with chocolate cream, bowls of jelly, piles of chips, thick milkshakes and strawberry whips. Shortly after Sunday luncheon, Samantha wanted more to munch on. "Oh, Sam," she wailed, "what can I eat? I need a really scrumptious treat." "Let's get some butter and some bread and make a sandwich," Sam said. His greedy sister beamed with joy. "A giant sandwich, boy, oh boy." And then I can't remember what it is, but he made these sandwiches, and with each ingredient he put in, he added an insect, which used to turn my stomach. But it was their favourite story. So what do you think about that one? Do you like that story? A poem? If you did, can you let me know, please? You can either tell me, or you can light up one of the lights.
Just have to light up a light.
If you want some more songs or nursery rhymes.
Flicker on the EDI.
I heard a tap over there at the same time.
Oh, did you?
Yes,
Just
I
a
did.
little
Over in that corner over there.
Mhm.
Is that a light that mean you want us to sing?
To really let us know if you want us to sing.
Yep.
Vibration.
The vibration light flicker.
Alright, so what should we sing then?
Nursery rhymes are probably a bit young for she's 8. What other children's
well,
songs can we sing?
Children used to still sing nursery rhymes
Yeah.
back in those days.
Baba, black sheep, have you any wool?
Ooh.
Yes, sir, 3 bags full. One for the master and one for the dame, and one for the little boy who lives down the lane. Did you know that one? Is that why you flashed the lights? We've done Twinkle Twinkle. Flash on the EDI again. We'd like Twinkle Twinkle again. That's the one we got the EVP on, isn't it? Yeah. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so bright, like a diamond in the night. Oh, did I say it wrong, did I?
If you can't do it properly, don't do it at all.
I'm not the best at words. Did I say it wrong? Sorry, I'm a bit silly.
Silly Alison. We hope that was you that joined in with our singing.
You want me to do Estes quickly?
Yeah, go on then. Oh, do you want your if you want your ghost box, you're going to have to fetch it, because
I've got to get on my feet.
I can't walk that
It
far.
took me half an hour to get down here.
You'd realise you're going to have to down now and one to get us back up again.
So you look at
Yeah, I know how that goes.
you look at the floor and you go, oh, how am I going to get down? Okay, we can do this.
You can. There's this. Oh,
What?
do you want? Oops, sorry.
Is that the way you treat your equipment?
It is.
You
Yep.
just throw it on the floor like
I
that?
just throw it on the floor.
You
that's
do
how
realise
it's-
that's my equipment you're just throwing
It's-
on the floor.
No, that's Well, it is, but
It
it's
is,
out of
yeah,
my kit. It's my kit in my
Haunted
bag.
Horizons equipment you're throwing around there. That's why we can't have nice things.
If you want to,
Back up again.
I'm going to throw the ball.
This is very ungainly in front of a
who's going to
camera.
throw the ball? There's not many people
Are you
can
gonna
get a
be
ball
filming?
between those two doors.
You're just going to leave the camera there.
Yeah, I am. That was a great shot with the ball. What are you doing?
Trying to get up. That's a great shot from behind.
Okay, so Sarah, are you with us tonight?
4.
Or anybody else that's in here? It doesn't have to be Sarah, it could be anybody at all that wants to just have a conversation with us. We'd love to hear all about you.
Thanks.
Oh, good. What would you like to tell us? What would you like to say? Do you know how old you are? Can
I think
you?
there's a fake Meg then.
Okay. Do you know how old you are? Can you remember?
Now that was weird.
Yeah. Go on then.
Felt like a tap on the headphones, but that's not like that.
Okay.
It's really weird.
Please feel free to join in if you want to ask out anything.
Riddle.
Do you like riddles? Not very good with riddles.
Can you tell us a riddle?
Do you know if you're an adult or a child? Can you remember?
Room.
This is your
I think it
room?
was us before that.
Is this your room?
Bishop. Boy. Touch you.
You're more than welcome to come in and touch us if you want to go to Alison. Alison would love that. Alison's very precious about her hair. Do you want to go and stroke her hair? She's very precious about it.
How do you feel?
Oh, we feel good. How about you? Is there anything you want to tell us at all? Now's your chance to do that.
That sounded like a child go, hi.
Oh, hello. What's your name? Can you tell me, please? My name's Kag. That's a really silly name, isn't it? What's your name?
Cat.
I wonder if her name's Cat, or she means like a kitty cat.
Is that your name? Or have you got a pet? It's a nice name if it is your name. Come on. You don't want to talk to us?
Nah,
No.
nothing much.
Okay.
Anything?
I asked what the name was and I said my name's Kag. And then you came out with Cat. So
Okay.
don't know if that was the name
Yeah,
or whether
whether
we're
it's-
talking about an animal.
Alright,
But-
we go up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sarah, thank you. Thank you for playing with us.
Old.
Old.
She is. I'm sorry, but she is. Can't do anything about that, love.
Well, I can't change that, but thank you.
She hasn't got long to go now.
Getting there.
There.
Getting there. I feel it tonight.
I know, eh?
Well, there's your... Whew. Can't understand. Are we trying to understand?
Yeah, we have been trying to.
Sometimes we need help, though, to
Is
understand.
that
You asked her if she was a child or
Yeah.
an adult, and it said old, and then we were talking about you being old, and it says you can't understand. Could that be connected?
Oh,
Maybe she's saying she's an adult
there's
person.
a point. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm just comfy at this moment in time.
That's just tough. You're gonna have to get up. Never mind being comfy. I don't pay you to be comfy. Oh, am I taping this? Oh yes. Everybody keep clear of the camera. All right.
It hurts.
At least the camera's getting your front on.
That's true. At least
Mine
I know
is
how
back
to
on.
do it properly.
All
The
right.
thing is, you've got one thing either side to hold on to, and they're both rocking horses, which is like neither use nor ornament, really, is it? Oh.
You can do it. Nobody's gonna help you.
Oh.
Oh, there she goes.
There we go.
She's done it.
Done it.
That was boring. All right. You heard that, didn't you?
Just like something's been thrown, like a little.
Yeah.
Would you like us to sing again? Oh. No. Whoa. Whoa. It's all going off.